Good evening, and welcome to HPU News. I'm Sean Wrinkle.
And I'm Ali Ortolani.
Tonight, a 6.4 magnitude earthquake leaves hundreds in Taiwan trapped or missing.
An NFL football player tragically killed in a car accident.
And a prehistoric discovery that is not for those with arachnophobia.
But first, let's head over to our meteorologist, Jennifer Brammer, to look at all the weather heading your way. Jen?
Hey guys, let's take a look at the national temperatures. So temperatures in the mid-United States are fairly cold, not too brutal for the month of February. But if we look at the northern mid-United States, things are freezing. If we look at Bismarck, temperatures of 3 degrees. But if you're wanting some warm weather, then head down to Florida because the temperatures are 80 degrees in Florida. Now let's take a look at the state of North Carolina, my home state. Shout out to all you North Carolinians out there. So temperatures are fairly cold in the mid-40s, so it's safe to grab a jacket to stay warm. So let's take a look at our weekly forecast. If you're like me and you love warm weather, then this is good news for us because things are heating up. So on Thursday, we had temperatures of 48 degrees. On Friday, temperatures of 55. Saturday, 56, with a 60% chance of showers, so might be safe to take that umbrella with you. On Sunday, temperatures of 68 degrees, but a 90% chance of showers. So once again, umbrella is a safe choice. Monday, 64. Tuesday, 66. And then on Valentine's Day, Wednesday, 69 degrees. So if you have any outdoor plans, that should be some warm weather for you. Well, that's all for me this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
I don't know about you, but I'm not looking forward to the rain at all. Thank you, Jennifer. 5 people remain trapped and more than 170 others are missing after a 6.4 magnitude earthquake struck Tuesday near the coast of Taiwan. 2 people were reported to have been killed by the horrific earthquake, along with 219 others injured as well. Another 5.1 magnitude earthquake fell shortly after the first one was reported at 11:50 p.m. local time. Rescue teams are currently responding to the area. Taiwan President Tai Wan tweeted, "Major 6.4 earthquakes in Tulan. Armed forces and government agencies are responding. Relief measures are underway. Stay safe."
And a contractor hired by FEMA to supply 30 million meals to Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria only supplied 50,000. U.S. Rep. Elijah Cummings and Stacey Plaskett, the congressional delegate from the U.S. Virgin Islands, signed a letter to Trey Gowdy, the House Oversight Committee chairman, questioning why a contract worth approximately $156 million was awarded to a one-person company with a history of struggling with much smaller contracts. Tiffany Brown, the owner of the company awarded the contract, stated Tuesday on CNN that she has been overwhelmed and plans to sue the government for $70 million.
SpaceX Heavy rocket launched successfully this past Tuesday, making history as well as the world's most powerful rocket, thanks to Elon Musk. The rocket contains 27 engines and is able to generate more than 5 billion pounds. It fired from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. SpaceX quotes, "It will be the most powerful operational rocket in the world by the factor of 2.
Now let's head over on to Toby and see what's happening with our weekly campus update. Toby?
Diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Hey guys, it's Toby here giving the campus update. Coming up this Friday from 12 to 1 is a volunteer opportunity at the Wannick Center C-Store, where you can help bag leftover perishable foods from HPU dining locations that would go otherwise to the waste. This weekend is also Presidential Scholar Weekend from Friday to Saturday, which means limited parking on campus for you guys. If you're looking to escape the crowded campus, HPU is hosting a shuttle that will be going to the Haynes Mall at 10 a.m. this Saturday. There isn't much going on for this weekend, but on Monday, February 12th at 7 in the Hayworth Memorial Chapel, there will be a piano recital featuring Lin Ye. Tuesday, February 13th, is the Special Populations Valentine's Day dance. It's coming up. Come dance and make crafts with the special needs community at High Point area on February 13th at 6 p.m. That's all I have for you guys. Have an awesome week. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's a whole lot going on. Thank you, Toby. And now, joining us in the studio is Dave with some sports. Dave.
Thank you so much, guys. And can I just start off the show by saying, now everybody's watched the Super Bowl. I am downright upset that the city of Philadelphia has not burned down. I wanted it to. And I wanted those people to go so wild because they won, because they earned that win, that they just got rid of it all. But that's not the way it has gone.
Well, it certainly came close.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not my part of the script that is on the screen. I do think I remember what I was supposed to say. Not at all, actually. Did you watch the Super Bowl? The High Point women, okay, this is me now. The High Point women's basketball team made history on Tuesday night, beating Longwood 75-79. The win marked Deuna Hendricks' 100th win as the head coach for HPU. Kat Harris led the way for HPU with the Panthers to improve to 14-8, and they're up 8-3 in the conference. Next up, they host UNC Asheville in the Millis Center on Sunday at 2. The High Point men's basketball team continues to be dominant at home as they beat Campbell 67-56. The Panthers are 9-2 at home, but are only 2-9 away from the Millis Center. After the departure of the very successful Marty Beal, a new High Point women's soccer coach was named. Brandy Fontaine was announced as the new women's soccer coach, the 6th coach in program history. Fontaine has been on the High Point coaching staff since 2009. She has experienced success with the Panthers and hopes to continue the experience more in the future with her team. And hello, everyone. Oh, no, bye, guys.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
And now we're going to commercial. We'll be right back.
Littering is a problem that is slowly destroying our Earth, one piece of trash at a time. $11.5 billion is spent each year cleaning up litter among the United States. Cigarette butts account for 50% of all litter in America. Be responsible with your trash. Wait till you're near a park or gas station to safely throw away your trash in a trash can. We only get one planet. Stop.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. I'm Mally Ortolani.
And I'm Sean Wrinkle. The President of the United States has been ordered by a federal court to compensate former Trump University students a settlement of $25 million. Despite the president's campaign promise to never settle, the court said in its ruling that plaintiffs would receive 80 to 90% of what they paid for Trump University programs.
An illegal immigrant from Guatemala is the suspected killer of an NFL player Sunday in a drunken driving crash now faces federal immigration charges. Manuel Orrego Zavala has been deported but re-entered the U.S. illegally prior to the crash that killed Indianapolis Colts linebacker Edwin Jackson. Orrego Zavala has allegedly re-entered the country for the second time. And we'll be right back after the messages.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Welcome back. I'm Sean Wrinkle.
And I'm Mallie Ortolani. If you're scared of spiders, you might not want to hear this next story. Called Stuffed Prehistoric Nightmares, a new art shrine found imprisoned in Amber's southeast Aces has been everything a spider would have, the addition with a whip-like tail. This tail is similar to a scorpion's, and scientists are still puzzled as to how to clarify the creature. And now to catch up with all things entertainment is Livy Beener. Livy?
Thanks, guys. The world of entertainment has settled down this week. Perhaps it's because everyone is still winding down after the Grammys last week. But this week in the box office, Jumanji is back on top. After a week in third place, it has risen once again to the top, with Maze Runner: The Death Cure in second and horror flick Winchester in third. New to theaters on Friday, catch thriller 1517 to Paris. A group of passengers struggle to thwart an ISIS attack on a Paris-bound train. Also on Friday, catch 50 Shades Freed. This is the latest installment in the three-part franchise. Scoring only a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, we can only hope that the soundtrack will once again be the savior of these movies. Justin Timberlake's halftime show did not begin with Sexy Back like we predicted, but was jam-packed with hits. From everything to Crimea River to Mirrors, JT paid tribute to Minneapolis native Prince and showed the biggest crowd in the nation that he still has it. He even gave us a preview of his latest single off his brand new album, Man of the Woods. Also new this week, The Weeknd has released a collaboration with Grammy winner Kendrick Lamar. Single Pray For Me was released earlier this week. Now, rock group AWOL Nation also released a new album on Monday for the first time in 3 years. Here Comes the Runts showcases a new twist on their old sound. Scottish trio Churches has released a new electro-pop single as a teaser for their junior album. Get Out is produced by the Grammy winner Greg Kurstin, who is the producer of Sia and Adele. Also look for new music from Dashboard Confessional and Tyga in the next few weeks. That's all I got. Back to you guys at the desk.
What did you think of the halftime show?
Well, I thought it was pretty wonderful until I turned on my television. Nigel, the world's loneliest seabird, has died in New Zealand last week. The male gannet bird fell in love with a concrete decoy on a rocky island where he was the only living gannet. The decoys were meant to attract real birds and populate the island for conservation. But for years, Nigel was the only one. He died at the side of his concrete mistress and is survived by 3 live gannets who recently arrived at the island.
A Pennsylvania family is celebrating after their long-lost companion returns home. Abby the dog ran away after the survey of the home in a decade. Even though she was microchipped, the family could not find her. But last Saturday, Abby turned up 10 miles away from the family's home. She is doing well and the family is overjoyed. Well, that's all we have time for tonight. Tune in the next week at the same time. I'm Mallie Ortolani.
And I'm Sean Wrinkle. You stay classy, High Point.